Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Pinch of Petty podcast. We're your hosts, Sam
and Peach.
and we're just two best friends that finally decided to make that podcast.
Wow.
Shut up. You can listen to us wherever you get your podcasts, and each week we'll be discussing life, dating, and current events with just a pinch of petty. Make sure to hit the follow or subscribe button, and thanks for joining in on our weekly yap session today.
Fran! How's my friend?
Fran, I'm doing so much better, Fran. I had such a stressful day at work. I bit all of my nails down. So that was sad because I was growing them out. And then I felt like I was gonna cry a couple times. My printer ran out of ink. You know when like shit's just going bad, and then I got a new printer, and I was like, shit, I don't think I've ordered any new ink for my new printer.
Shit. It didn't come with like a. It didn't come with like a starter kit.
I ended
or
up
something?
finding some. I like went over to the receptionist and I was just like, "Hey, like we got these new printers in. Did it come with any like extra ink because I need it like now and I didn't order any." And then I see a box, like just a random box sitting in like the reception area, and it had like it was my type of, it was like a HP inkjet whatever, and I was like, "Is that
Heck yeah.
can I try that box?" And
Right?
she was like, "Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't think we have any other printers that are like the HP printer." I was like, "Okay, cool." And so I put it in, and it was a little bit different. Honestly, I think it was the wrong one, but it worked. It worked.
As long as it worked. If it worked, it was the right one.
Yeah.
That's how I
So
see
that
it.
that saved the day right there. And then I was really sad. Not sad, just really, really stressed. And I was on the phone with Max and I was like, I could honestly go for a cheeseburger right now. And he's like, I can always go for a cheeseburger. So we were
What a
trying to
guy.
find her, like maybe, huh?
What about that one place you took me to that had the Brussels sprouts?
Oh, that place. That place is more of like a sit down. We like to go there for a sit down. They don't have, and I never get the burgers because they don't have any gluten-free options. Because now if I have gluten, I'm just like, I'm stuffed up for days. Like literally like sleeping with my mouth open, sore throat. Like I have to take Mucinex. Like it's so bad now if I have gluten. So we actually went to Shake Shack, and because Shake Shack has the lettuce
classic.
wraps. Yeah, you can get it in lettuce. They have a gluten-free bun. You can customize it however you want. And I was like,
Fran,
okay.
I haven't had dinner, Fran, so don't talk about Shake Shack.
Okay, sorry, but they have a deal going on right now where if you spend at least $10, you get a free Big Shack, which is their new burger based off. It's like a Big Mac, but it's a Big Shack. So that's what I did, and I got Diet Coke.
Oh my god, you gotta get Diet
I'm sorry,
Coke,
friend. I gotta had it. Yeah. And friend,
well,
they have
for what it's worth, I thought we were
fountain
recording
drinks.
at 7. Oh. I thought we were recording at 7, so when you said 6:45, I was like, oh, we're starting early.
Oh, yeah, I sent out a calendar invite for 6:30, but that's okay, friend.
Friend, one of these days...
Friend, I don't know how you do it.
I don't know, friend.
I don't know.
I think that I just got so used to Outlook, you know, after 30 years or whatever it is, and then suddenly everybody wants to use Google Calendar, and the elder millennial in me is like, I don't want to learn how to do anything else. I don't.
You can't. That's a boomer talk. You can't
I don't
have that
want
mindset.
to. Friend, I don't want to do TikToks.
Friend, you gotta learn new things.
I don't wanna do TikToks.
Well, we don't have to do TikToks. We just do the clips, you know. But
I don't want to do the YouTubes. I don't want to do Vine.
It's okay. Vine's not. I don't think there's Vine anymore. Or I heard a rumor that it's coming back.
Yeah, they're bringing it back. They're talking about bringing it back.
Yeah, you gotta learn new things, friend. You never stop learning. Okay.
Friend, I want to learn
Student of life.
I want to learn about why does a black hole happen. That's what I want to learn about. I don't want to learn how to use TikToks.
A black hole is just when a star dies and it explodes.
That's so sad, Frank.
Yeah.
That's so sad. R.I.P. Black hole stars.
R.I.P.
Black hole stars. Won't you
And planets
come?
too. It's like
Frank, wait a minute.
we need to research. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what it is, but I would like to give a more scientific answer for the
I want to
podcast.
know how do they get a satellite up there and then it just hangs 10? It's like, you just want me to stay here and just go around in circles? How does a satellite do that? That's the stuff I want to learn.
Black hole forms when a very massive star runs out of fuel, causing its core to collapse under its own gravity and trigger a supernova explosion. It's
Dang.
dying of the star.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. When I read about this stuff, I feel like it gives you like this sense of like you realize how small you really
Frank,
are, you know?
This
Like
is like the cornerstone of my existential crisis.
life
right?
isn't that serious.
Exactly. It like none of it matters. Like at work, there's this one lady who's like, "Oh, I have to put this in the file like this, like just so, right?" And I was like, "It doesn't matter." And she's like, "No, because you have your way of doing it, and I just want to do it the way you do it." I was like, "It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. None of it matters. None of it.
Yeah.
None of it matters."
Yeah. It
A
really
deadline
it's
is an imaginary thing. A deadline is imaginary. None of it
Yeah.
matters. It's all stupid. And then, having a week like last week where I wasn't at work and I could go to the beach whenever I wanted. I could go to Nakeland whenever I wanted. I could sleep all day if I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have to go to this place, and just like exist there. And
I
none
know.
of it matters.
I know.
None of it matters.
I when I was looking at my
I'm
PTO,
sorry to be so glum.
no, it's
Sorry
not.
about that.
But it's not like I don't see it as negative. I see it as positive because it's like everything we know has been created. So you can literally create your own life. You can invent whatever like everything we know has been invented or thought up by somebody.
See, I'm like way lower than that even, friend. I'm like, am I breathing?
Oh, I
That's
just
what
think
matters.
like there's people that I don't know, you have like online businesses where people sell. I'm trying to think of like somebody that I saw who was like they're like a high priestess on the internet and they make millions.
She's a scammer.
They just decided they wanted to do that one day. I don't
Scammer. There's a
no,
word for that.
I wouldn't say scammer. I think that you can go through certifications. You can get you can become an actual business and do it like a right way. I mean, it's the same as like if you're selling stickers online and you have a sticker business, or you're selling T-shirts, or you're creating a
No,
personal
but
brand.
like a high priestess.
Yeah, why not?
Uh,
Why
I
not?
mean, honestly, I don't know. I don't know what's happening to me, Frank. I think it was very difficult for me to go to work today, for sure.
Yeah.
Like get back into the grind.
Oh,
It
me too.
sucked.
I mean, I put my PTO in and I was like, well, first of all, I looked and checked because I hadn't put any my PTO in for the holidays or for Christmas, and I had 100 hours. That just tells you what kind of employee I am. I never take any time off apparently. But I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna take off the rest of the year. I got 3 weeks left and then I'm off for the rest of the year. Even though it's not a whole lot of time, but yeah, it's
Still pretty good.
still pretty good.
I take it. But yeah, I'm like people, I don't know, just like especially at work. And then I have cases that are so intense. I have cases that are so intense with really bad actors.
Mm.
And I put all my energy and focus. It's like these cases that come in and they're serious. They're super serious. Like they're on the news. It's a big freaking
Yeah.
deal. And then I get the next case I get is like, this person keeps being late to work. And I'm like, who the fuck cares? Who
Why is that even
cares?
right?
Who
Oh my God.
cares? Like, oh, well, look, I wrote down all the times that they were late last month. And it's like 5 times. I'm like, who cares, man? Who cares? It doesn't matter. Did she show up eventually? Yes. Then who cares? Right?
Ridiculous.
She has sick
Yeah.
time. She could have just taken a sick day. You're lucky she showed up at all.
True.
Right? Because we're all a bunch of unionized assholes. So if we want to, if I can be 3 minutes late and be like, I'm just going to call in sick. Really, it's really how it
That's
works.
nice. I wish I was unionized, but my job's pretty flexible.
Your job is pretty flexible, but I don't feel. I find we need to talk about your work guilt.
My work guilt?
Yep.
I do it for the kids, friend.
I know, friend.
Do it for the kids.
I do too, friend. But if you burn yourself out, you're not gonna be able to help anybody, not even yourself.
I know. That's why
You got
I'm
you
trying
gotta take
to,
care of you
yeah.
first.
Yeah. I am. I mean, I wake up, I wake up early and I have my morning routine, which really helps a lot because I used to just like wake up 30 minutes before I'd have to get into the office and just like rush really quick.
Well,
And
you'd
then,
call me, and I'd keep you company while you were frantically.
yeah, well, this was back before we moved to Florida. But Florida. But now I have like a nice 2-hour morning routine where I actually like
good, friend.
I walk Uli for a mile. That's when I called you. And Maximus cooks me breakfast.
What a guy.
I do a little.
What a guy.
Now I'm starting to incorporate a little more of my like social media businesses in the morning, where I get some work done with that.
You setting timers?
Yeah, I mean, no, I don't set timers, but I check my phone. Max tells me, be like, okay, 8:45, get some work
I have
clothes on.
timers.
That's smart.
I have timers, and I have one that says, and it's really funny because my phone says it. Bit, this is your last call. Bit, last call.
Last call, bit.
Bit,
Last call.
last call.
I should set some. Usually
At
I get to the
7:15,
office at
the last
9:30.
call. Man, I love that for you. But you get off work so late, though.
Yeah, but I don't really mind it because, I mean, I get off at 5:30. Typically, besides podcast recording days, typically I go to the gym right after work at like 6. Then I come home and eat. And once I'm done with all that, then I walk Uli. And then it's like 8 o'clock, 8:30. Get some work done.
For me,
And
that's late, Fran.
I'm in bed by 9:30, 10.
Fran, something
not bad, Fran.
amazing happened this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I
Tell me
got
about
to
it, Fran.
dance.
Oh, Fran. Good for you, Fran.
You know how I feel about that, Fran. I was so happy.
You just want to dance.
I just want to dance.
I know, Fran.
practiced.
I know, Fran.
Yeah, I was so happy. It was Brittany's birthday weekend.
Nice. Happy birthday,
So we
Brittany.
went and Fran, I cried while eating sushi because I was so drunk.
Oh, was it good because it was
Well-
good sushi?
It was fine. It wasn't the sushi, actually. It was the
Aren't
apple.
you allergic to
I was
well,
eating
I guess shellfish, not
I was eating salmon roll. Fred, but I wasn't actually, I misspoke. I wasn't crying over, I was eating sushi while tearing up because I couldn't find my apple. I was eating an apple. Yeah, I was real litty.
That sounds like a
You
good
know?
time, Fran.
But it was her birthday celebration, so what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do, Fred?
Gotta get litty titty.
I gotta get litty titty. So, got litty titty. And it was really, really funny because I couldn't find that dang apple, and it was the worst thing that ever happened to me in my entire life.
Did you finish
worst.
the apple?
I ate half of it.
And then you
And
lost it?
Well, then I was I was wasted and I was laying down on my side, and it occurred to me that I'm gonna die if I keep eating this apple. Because I was like falling asleep
Oh, and you
while
would like
eating the
choke on the
apple.
apple?
Yeah, so I put the apple down. I didn't even want to listen to Smosh, and you know how I've been getting really into Smosh.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, I don't want to listen to Shane right now. I just got a little emotional, friend. It's
Okay,
nice though.
friend. We've all been there.
Friend, I did have a request from Heather. Shout out Heather.
Uh-huh.
To tell you a
Shout out,
story
Heather.
about a girl. Shout out
Oh,
Heather.
yes, yes.
A girl that I dated, and there was a story she wanted me to tell.
Mm, let's hear it.
But I don't remember all the details of that story. Basically, this girl I was dating, let's call her Lucy.
Okay.
Lucy was talking trash about Heather's brother to
Ooh,
me.
okay.
And
Interesting.
Heather's brother, it should be noted, he was my boy.
Mm.
So she was just like, oh, he's this and he's that and he's blah, blah, blah. And I was like, bitch.
Yeah.
So, but I don't remember. I'm sure if I went to lunch with her, we can do that, by the way, Heather. Talking to you right now. If we went to lunch and she reminded me, I'd probably be like, oh, yeah, I remember. But the thing that stuck out to me the most about Lucy was that she, Fran, this is fucked up. She was a cheerleader in her younger days.
Okay.
But when I dated her, she was a little chunky. She is cute, though. She's just a little chunky.
Yeah.
And she was showing me some pictures of, like, cheerleading stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And there was one girl who was, like, repeated over and over again in the pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, damn, she's really pretty. Who is that? She's gorgeous. And when she's, like, kept turning the pages and I hear, like a sniffling. So I'm like, oh, shoot. Like, is that your sister or something? And she's like, oh, it was me before I gained weight.
Oh.
I didn't recognize her, friend.
Oh, friend.
Yeah, friend. It was pretty bad.
She really
She
changed
kicked
that
me.
much?
Yeah, she really did. I swear I didn't recognize her.
Wow.
She was, like, so offended. And
Mm.
then they were hosting a white trash bash.
Mm-hmm.
So we all dressed up like hillbillies and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And we were getting pretty litty that night. And then she would have these random fits where she would get jealous of Chelsea.
Okay.
Or she'd be like, why don't you call Chelsea? This is like a thing.
Yeah.
So on that particular night of the white trash bash, we were having a good night. And then out of the blue, she was going crazy over Chelsea. So I was like, why don't you just go and call Chelsea? And I didn't have my car. My car was in the shop. So I was stuck. And I think that was part of why she is like, now I have control.
Yeah.
So naturally, I did the only appropriate thing and called Chelsea. Chelsea came to get me.
I mean,
She came. She was like, I'm on my way. I called Chelsea, was like, Chelsea, I don't have my car, and this girl's being a dick to me, and I just don't want to be here anymore. Can you please? She's like, I'm already grabbing my keys. I'm coming. But you can only imagine Lucy's face when Chelsea actually rolled up to her house to come get me.
Oof.
Yeah. And Heather was her roommate at the time.
Oh, and Lucy was
Yeah,
talking
small
shit
world.
about Heather's brother?
Yeah.
Mm.
It was actually a pretty small world because Heather's brother and I went to high school together and we were buddies.
Uh-huh.
And then we kind of disconnected. And then we ended up meeting back up at an office that I worked at. He worked at the office next door, but we shared a floor, so we shared a copy machine and stuff, but we worked for different companies. So it's like, oh shit, we went to high school together. Like, we were all excited. And then I ended up meeting Lucy, and it's like, oh, her roommate is my buddy's sister.
Oh, and
Like
that's how you met
I
Heather?
wasn't. That's how I met Heather.
Cool.
Yeah, and Heather's cool as fuck. She's a doctor.
Heather.
Yeah, I'm
Good
gonna
for
be
you,
her
Heather.
maid.
Good
I'm gonna
for
be her
you.
maid.
Her maid?
Yeah, I'm gonna be her maid. And by that I mean, you know what I mean, Frank. You know what I mean, Frank. Fred, don't judge me. Just love me, friend.
Okay, friend. I don't know
That's
what you
your
mean, friend, but
sex.
oh, with Heather?
Bears. Yeah, she's totally straight. She has a beautiful baby and a wonderful
Oh,
husband. I'm kidding,
okay,
100%.
okay.
She's married to a
I thought
Max.
that's what you meant, but I wasn't sure. Dang it, friend.
No, I'm joking.
Friend,
Friend, like if you
I
get
left the
rich.
tissue in my sweater again, friend. And
Oh, friend.
I got pocket tissue, little crumbs everywhere, friend. It's just not right. But she's married to a Maximus type.
She's married to a Maximus type. Yep. He's
That's
great.
nice. Good for
Well,
you, Heather.
I haven't met him in person, but I stalk her on Facebook like as one should.
Yeah, of course.
She deserves it. She's a good person. Shout out Heather. Shout out Heather.
Shout out Heather.
Yeah, we had a good time at that white trash bash though, for real.
That sounds real fun, friend.
I had a fake gun and I had a sign on my chest that said "It ain't mine." And the
Oh.
girl I was dating, Lucy, she had like a fake baby bump,
Uh-huh. That's
and
funny.
I had a sign that said "It ain't mine."
That's a good one, friend. That's a good one.
And to this day, friend, I firmly believe it was not mine.
I'm sure it wasn't, friend.
I
I believe
appreciate
you.
that, friend.
I
No,
believe
I
you.
appreciate it. I
Mhm.
appreciate it, friend. I really
I
do.
believe you, friend.
Yeah, because accusations go crazy around these parts.
Friend, well, should I read since we're talking about uh dating,
Yeah.
should I read the
Friend,
text?
I think that before you read the text, because I just want to preface what a hilarious time to be alive. Because wow, I think you should give just a little
A
backstory
little
about this.
context.
Yeah, just give a little bit of here's how we got here.
Okay, so this was obviously pre-Maximus phase, because
Love you, Max. We love you, Max.
love Max. He's great.
Uh-oh.
Okay, shout out Max. Love you. He's amazing. This was
And we got
let's
permission
see.
to share these stories.
We got permission to share these stories. Okay, so this was I had just moved because I had just gotten out of a long-term relationship. So I had moved to New Mexico, and I was in a post breakup dating phase, hoe phase, I guess you could call it,
Mhm.
on Tinder. So going on dates and whatnot, and I started talking to this one guy. We'll call him Ken.
Ken. Ken is a good name, friend. That is a really good name.
Actually, hold on. Maximus's best friend that lives in Albuquerque, his name is Kenny. I want to use a different name. just in case.
So not Maximus's best friend, Kenny.
Yeah, not him. Should I use a different name?
I feel like Ken is so good, we're never gonna be able to get
It is so good. So this
anything.
is obviously not Maximus's one of his best buddies, Ken.
Yeah.
Kenny
Shut
that lives
Kenny,
out
we
there.
love you, but we're not talking about you
Not
right
talking
now.
about you, obviously. Okay, so this Ken lived in Santa Fe, New Mexico, which is a beautiful place. If you are from New Mexico, Albuquerque area, Santa Fe is a kind of more of a little bougie area. A lot of hippy dippy people. You could kind of compare it to like a Sedona, Arizona vibe. A lot of Uh,
Carhartt, Patagonia wearing.
is it Patagonia? Spiritual, but like maybe even like spiritual bypass people that like think that they're better than you because they're like
Mm,
enlightened, that type of vibe. You know what I mean?
mm, mm.
So,
They're very enlightened.
yes.
Oh my God.
So,
Hold on, Frank, because I need to laugh. I need to laugh. Hold on a
okay.
second. Because, oh my God, what a perfect way to describe not Kenny, Max's best friend. What that is hilarious already, Frank.
Yeah, yeah. So, anyways, we dated for a couple months, and he was supposed to I always drove up there. He never
Mhm.
drove to me, which is, a red
Well,
flag out there.
you lived in the hood, friend.
I did
I'm
live in the
joking.
hood. I did. To be honest, I did live in the hood. I didn't know better. Okay, I didn't know the area. I didn't know which areas were bad. And if you've ever been to Albuquerque, New Mexico, New Mexico is 50 out of all 50 states when it comes to any type of rating. When it comes to crime, when it comes to education, when it comes
Really?
yeah. So that's just saying one thing about that state.
Wow.
Um, so nobody told me what areas were good and what areas were bad.
I see.
I just got a decent looking apartment that was affordable to me at the time. And one of my neighbors shot somebody in their apartment.
Oh my God, friend, I remember that.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
wanted your Ring camera
Yeah, they wanted
footage.
my Ring camera footage, and I had to be on a Zoom call in a courtroom Zoom call stating that I heard gunshots and here's my Ring camera footage. I don't know these people.
Dang,
So,
that's crazy.
yeah, that was my Albuquerque experience. But hey, I met Maximus, got my dog out there, so it was all good. Okay, so Ken, who
Mm.
I was dating at the time, uh, God, this is such a okay. I might edit this out because it's just we'll see how it sounds. Okay,
Okay.
so he was supposed to come over for Halloween, I think. He was supposed to come over, spend the night. We were gonna hang out, Halloween stuff. I texted him to see where, if he was heading over soon, what his ETA was, and he sent me a novel. And we'd
Yes, he
only really
did.
been seeing each other for a couple of months. And we're just hooking
Friend,
up.
if that, friend. Yeah, if that, friend.
Yeah, maybe 2
What
months. Maybe.
from what I gathered of him, or it was hooking up. You were hooking up with
It
him.
was hooking up. We weren't really dating. Anyways, so he was supposed to come
Like
over for uh-huh.
you weren't like excited about him. It was like you were excited about hooking up.
Yeah. I was obviously just out
Yeah.
of a
Friend,
relationship. It wasn't
listen. I'm the last person that's gonna give you a hard time for a hoe phase.
yeah.
Okay? I'm like a suffragette for hoe phases.
I think that hoe phases are a necessary
Mm-hmm.
era, a necessary
Mm-hmm.
phase in
They really
every
are.
woman's life, you know?
Yep. It has no negative connotation to it in the slightest. Be the best hoe that you can be.
Yep.
Anyway, go ahead, Frank.
Okay. So he proceeds to send me a novel of a text message after me just
Mm.
asking what his ETA was.
Mm-hmm. God, how we laughed. Okay.
Oh
Okay,
god.
I'm ready.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, Frank.
Hey, just getting my day going. This may come off as a bit random, but I had a pretty significant energetic shift that I wanted to share with you. I did a plant medicine ceremony last night. and I had an epiphany. Well, multiple epiphanies, but one in particular about my sexual energy and what I am seeking in life and in love. I've been making choices out of lust rather than rather than an authentic desire to create real sexual alchemy with someone. Maybe that sounds odd to you, but perhaps you know what I mean. I think I need to sit with and process a lot of stuff, but I'm feeling like I need to make room in my life for the soul I'm seeking to really share all of myself with. And I feel like sleeping with people who I know intuitively are not that person is not for my highest good right now. I've been tuning into frequencies a lot more lately, and last night really offered a lot of profound clarity for me. I think you are a lovely, sexy human, but I am not feeling like we are a match for the relationship. Hold on, I had to cut this off. I'm seeking that I feel guided to call into my life.
Well,
As much as I love sex and crave that expression and release, I need to honor how powerful sexual energy is and be more discerning with how I use it. I hope this is something you can understand and maybe relate to on some level.
Fran, I think that my favorite part of the text was the phone call that I got after you got that text.
Yeah. I
Because
mean,
boy did we have a good giggle. It's like I think that Ken thought somewhere in his pea brain
mhm.
that you were falling madly in love with him. That's the only thing that could possibly explain a text message that should have said, "Hey, I met someone else, can't keep seeing you." That's all he had to say,
Uh-huh. I was
right?
literally like,
Okay.
okay.
Okay, fine, yeah, whatever.
Uh,
Okay.
okay.
Thanks for
God,
the dissertation.
he was such an asshole.
He was douchey.
He was
That's how I
so
would,
douchey, and it's just like,
yeah.
I
He
j
seemed like the type to be like, "Oh my god, you're drinking a Diet Coke. Do you know how many chemicals are in that?"
mhm.
Like, fuck off.
Like,
In this
yeah,
economy, yeah, I'm drinking Diet Coke.
yeah, I'm drinking a fucking Diet Coke, okay?
Yeah,
I
I
love
am.
Diet Coke.
The world is on fire, Ken.
Just like
The whole world.
like the type of people that have that they like sit on their high horse and they're just like, "Oh, I had like uh, I don't like," and nothing against plant medicine ceremonies. I've done a plant medicine ceremony
No,
myself. But also, I don't text people and tell people about it and tell people rant like I'm not even in a
I am now
relationship with
better
you,
than
dude.
you.
Like, well, I think
I am
because
now
of
better than
this and
you. I
this
took a
and
plant and it made me better than you.
it's just like, okay.
God, it was so funny. Because again, it was like you were going through your phase and
Yeah.
I was supportive of your phase and I knew what you guys did. So he didn't know, right?
I don't even
Like
I think we went on
we
a
knew.
first date. We went on one
Yeah.
first date and that was
Mm-hmm.
it. We
Like
didn't do anything else together. We didn't like
I I just remember that it was just like, yeah, he's attractive and that's it. Like it wasn't like, and he's so smart and he like you weren't like gaga over him
no.
at all. And this like so far away from that. So for when he sent you the text, it was just like, wow, this guy really thinks really highly of himself. Like really,
Seriously.
really
Like
highly
you really
of
think that
himself.
everybody like I'm just in love with you?
Oh God, friend, do you remember that we were being like, no, please, like amongst
oh
ourselves? We were
God.
like, please don't do it, please.
I
Please don't
literally
do this
texted him
to
back and
me.
I'm like, okay.
Okay, bye. Friend, did I tell you about Buffalo? Did I tell you how the ending of Buffalo went? Remember Buffalo Girl?
Buffalo. No, you didn't tell me
Yeah.
about the ending of Buffalo Girl.
Fred, Buffalo Girl was like being dry with me. There's no space. I have no space for that anymore. So I sent her a text on like Monday. I'm like, hey, like, should I buzz off? Like, your stuff with your situation's getting weird, whatever. And like, I know you're under a lot of stress. I don't know if like trying to keep track of what I'm doing is adding stress instead of like some kind of relief to your day.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, no, I want to keep talking. I was like, okay, just, hit me up when you have a chance.
Yeah.
Didn't hear from her. Friday, I'm like, hey, like, I texted you a couple times. I haven't heard from you. Do you want me to buzz off? And she's like, if that's what you feel like you need to do. So I sent her a GIF of a baby girl going down a slide, and it said, bye. Bye. And I don't
Wow.
understand what people...
What do people expect? And it's like,
Right.
you're not, if you're the first one that's like reaching out and she's,
Right.
oh shit.
I sent you
What just
the
happened?
I sent you the GIF. I found it and sent it to you.
GIF that you sent me, that was hilarious.
Right.
Oh yeah, let me show it to
Show
the
it to the people,
Of course,
friend.
of course.
So they can get the
For
full
those of you that are
so they can
watching
get the
on
full impact.
YouTube, Peach just sent me the little GIF that she sent to Boston,
She was
Buffalo
like,
Girl.
if that's what you feel, Buffalo, if that's
Okay,
what that's what you feel like you need to do, and I said
Perfect.
Isn't it perfect, friend?
Bye.
Bye. Okay.
Ooh,
I still have space, friend. I want
exactly.
people who want me and
Like
me.
at this
I want
point, if
them.
you are not obsessed with me, then get the fuck out.
Amen.
I don't want it.
You know who's obsessed with me? My doggo. And that's all I need. Oh, and my baby boy. Friend, how was your Thanksgiving? If you shake that cup one more time, friend.
Friend, I need my
Friend,
ice,
stop
friend.
it with the cup, friend.
Mm.
Friend, stop it with the cup. Oh my God, now
Friend, no. Come
I'm
back.
hanging up. I'm hanging up. I'm getting an
Okay,
important
friend.
call.
You were asking about my Thanksgiving? Unfortunately,
my
I did
phone
have
ringing.
gluten on Thanksgiving because we went to my
Mm.
dad's girlfriend's brother's house and had Thanksgiving with
Okay.
her family. I love her family. Like they're so great. And they all cook so well. Like, oh, and she has two brothers. So one of the brothers' wives that I really like, she made mac and cheese. Friend,
Was it busted?
I think
Oh.
I think that was the best mac and cheese I've ever had in my whole life, friend. Trying to reconnect is going
That's
on
not
with my
funny.
internet. I just told Maximus to turn off Netflix. I don't know what I'm paying freaking Xfinity $95 a month for if I can't even record my podcast.
Frank, I jumped ship from Xfinity. I couldn't do it. I'm
I
an
can't.
AT&T girl. I'm
I can't leave
AT&T.
Xfinity. My apartment
Why?
complex, I can only have Xfinity.
That is some bull
Yeah, it is.
crap. Bull crap.
I can go on and on about Xfinity. Actually, you know what? I have some beef that I need to air about Xfinity because it actually finally just stopped happening. But once we moved from New Mexico to Florida, before we left, obviously I canceled everything, returned my equipment, Xfinity. Okay, I returned. I still have the receipt where I went to the Xfinity store and dropped off my
She's got
box of
receipts.
equipment. I've got receipts. Okay, I've got receipts.
She's got the receipts.
For a whole year, friend. I was getting emails and texts from Xfinity saying that they were going to charge my account because I had not returned my equipment.
Wow.
For a whole year, every time I'd get that text, I'd call somebody and I'd be like, hey, I returned my equipment. I
Here's my
have new
receipt number.
equipment. I have a new apartment. I got new equipment. I returned my equipment in a different freaking state. And they're like, oh, so sorry. Let me make that change on your account. Yes, I see that. Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay. Well, go ahead and change it. You won't get that text again. A couple months later, same thing, email or text. And I'm like,
Right.
oh my God, you guys, it happened for a year straight. A
Right,
year
I believe it.
straight.
They put same exact situation, only they put it on my credit.
Oh.
Because they were sending. So, you know, when you sign up, they make an account that's like peach at xfinity.com.
Yeah.
They were sending it to that email that I never once in my entire life to this day ever checked. All those emails
Wow.
you were getting. So then I go to, I don't remember why, but I had to do a credit report and that was on there as a negative thingy. So I had to go and track down my receipt because, of course, I had my receipts.
Uh-huh.
And then when I moved back to this current apartment,
Uh-huh.
same thing. It was only wired for Xfinity. So I had to go back to them, and then what was happening was it would like flicker.
Oh.
Like every 30 minutes or so, flicker. Kick me off of everything. All the Google devices would, I have like 8 of these freaking devices. I would have to
Yeah.
reset all of them. It was such a pain in my ass cheeks. And finally, I was like, I need to return. I have to cancel the service. And I paid AT&T like $1.50 to come and wire the house for AT&T. And
Really?
then, yep, I paid them and they came. I've talked to, you want to know how many times I've talked to AT&T on the phone?
Once?
One time when I signed up. Juan.
Wow.
Yeah,
You
friend.
see, I had to take my glasses off and put them back on for that.
Friend, I peeped it. Yeah,
That was
friend.
impressive. That was
One
impressive, friend.
time. I never have a
Wow.
problem. If the AT&T service goes out, if there's a storm or something, I get a text message, your service has been interrupted. We expect this much time for it to return. And usually it's like 5 minutes, but it's only happened once. They have an app that you can connect to your modem and like change settings and like limit
Yeah, I
how
have
much.
the
So like,
Xfinity app too.
if I get a roommate, which is starting to feel like I'm going to have to,
Mm.
if I get a roommate, I can like make it so that they don't get as much internet as I get. Stuff like that.
Ooh, that's smart.
Smart. I don't want to have a
Very
roommate,
smart.
friend.
I
I don't
know,
want
friend, but in
anybody in
this
my house,
economy,
friend. I know. And I do have 3 whole bedrooms.
Mm,
But it's just like,
it's hard.
friend,
You
sometimes I
can't walk
come
around
home.
buck-ass naked.
I know. Don't even say it. Don't
I
say
know.
it,
I'm
friend.
sorry, friend. I'm sorry, friend.
And the thing that gets me is I think and this is going to sound terrible, but fuck it. I'm here to vent and be petty and be myself. So
That's what Pinch of Petty podcast is for, friend.
thank you, friend. I feel like there's this presumption with roommate relationships
Uh-huh.
where like you're supposed to be friends.
Mm.
And I just can't, I don't have that in me.
Yeah.
I see it as a business transaction.
Mm-hmm.
When I go to, the mechanic, I'm not like, so how was no, fix the car. I'm going to give you money out of my pocket and then I'm going to go. It's a transaction. The clerk at
Yeah.
Publix, I'm not like, so how's your mom doing? I'm like, give me my groceries, here's money, bye.
Mm-hmm.
So with the roommate, I just can't help it. I see it as a business transaction. I'm not
Friend,
trying to be your friend. I just want
I have
my
to
money.
agree with you. Honestly, one of the
Thank you,
best
friend.
roommate experiences that I've had. I did have some cool roommates when I first moved back to Florida, after college, and they were pretty cool. But I'd say probably one of my greatest ones was in college. I had, let's see, I had some terrible roommates like freshman year. And then sophomore year, like, I was just like, you know what? Set me up with just a random.
Yeah.
And I had a great roommate.
Mhm.
Amazing. We had totally different friend groups
Yes.
and totally different lifestyles. She was
Yep.
sorority girl. I was a little bit of everything.
Yep.
I hung out with a lot of different friend groups. She was
Yep.
in a sorority.
Mm.
Come and go. Sometimes we'd like go out together, borrow clothes, but very, very limited of that. And then we actually were roommates for the rest of college. Like we got off campus, we got an apartment. Like when we were in our apartment, we had our own schedules, we did our own thing. She worked, I worked. We barely saw each other. Like sometimes we'd be like both eating in the kitchen, be like, "Hey, what's up? Yep, how's it going? Cool, yeah,
Yep.
yep. Your job's going well. Cool, cool." The only time that really pissed me off was her boyfriend did eat my chicken salad once, and I will never forget that for the rest of my life because I was looking forward to that chicken salad and her freaking boyfriend ate it. But
Fran,
besides that,
you already know I
I mean,
evicted a whole human person over some ice cream, Fran.
yeah, yeah. I
I
mean,
mean,
when you're
it
looking
sounds
forward to
worse.
something, yeah.
It sounds way worse
I
than
made chicken salad and I was looking forward to it. Yeah, go ahead with your ice cream.
Fran, you remember the roommate.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember the ice cream. That was but yeah, I mean, when you're looking forward to having something, you know is in your fridge or your freezer and you come home and it's not there. That's
I want to clarify that I actually kicked him out because he never cleaned up after himself. He one time slept on my couch and left a perfect sweat stain of his entire body on my couch. And then he screamed in my face and trapped me in the
yeah.
bathroom.
He was a trash human.
You're he was a trash human indeed. But Fran, I had one roommate. Okay, did I ever tell you about the girl that moved into my house without my permission?
No.
Fran, all these years and I never told you this? This is
Fran,
crazy.
tell me. When did this happen?
S-
I'm gonna have to
Circa
get some more
April
ice, Fran.
20 um
It's ice with a
um
little bit of Diet Coke flavor.
Fran, so 2014 Mother's Day, my brother has the idea to take my mother to the Dominican Republic,
Mm.
right? But
Mm-hmm.
the real present was that he was also paying for me to go.
Mm.
So I meet this girl. There's other layers to it, but I meet this girl and she's cool, she's cute. We hook up immediately. Like we got drunk and we hooked up first night we
Oh
met.
snap! Dang,
Yeah,
Fran.
friend. Yeah, she was a friend of a friend, like whatever. So we start talking and she tells me that she's having like crazy problems with her roommate. That her dog was a little chihuahua and it would bite people. It was barking not it would bark nonstop.
Oh, I
And
hate that.
she wasn't the most clean person, so her and her roommate were just having a lot of problems. And
So
I
wait,
was
who had
going,
the dog? She had the dog, or her roommate had the dog?
let's call her what's her name?
Barbara.
Barbara. Barbara had a dog, a little chihuahua,
Okay, okay.
and it was annoying as shit. This dog was horrible. It would literally bite you out of nowhere. It was a yapper. It was just a disaster. So her roommate was trying to push her to get rid of the dog. So, I had little bit at the time. So for me, it
A little
was
bit.
like whole little bit. It was
Rest in peace.
preposterous. Rest in peace, little bit. Her birthday was the 24th, just passed. Um, but since I was going on vacation for like 4 days,
Mm-hmm.
we had been talking for like 3 weeks at that time, and I'm like, whatever, who cares? I'm not gonna be there. So when I go to the Dominican Republic, I'll give you the key, and then that way you and your roommate, like they were gonna fist fight, friend. Like it was that bad.
Shit.
And she was not the type of girl to get into fistfights. So it was really bad.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm going to be gone. You're having this problem with your roommate. Why don't you come and stay at my house while I'm gone
Mm-hmm.
so that you guys can have a little break from each other, take a breather, or whatever. So, okay, she's like, oh my God, that'd be amazing. So I leave, I give her the key.
Uh-huh.
And when I come back, there's boxes everywhere
Oh.
in my apartment. And I'm like, what is happening? And she said, oh, my roommate kicked me out. She had moved down here from Connecticut by herself, so she had no family, no friends, nothing down here. She just decided she wanted to live in Florida, picked up sticks, came to Florida by herself. So she's like, I have nowhere to go. And she kicked me out. And I had told her that at the time I was making $12 an hour. So it was like skimming by with paying rent and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And she was like, you need a roommate, like you need help. I need a place to live. You know, we get along. I know it's early. So let's just do it. Like, let's just do it. So, you know, I'm a reasonable person. I say, fine, but you're going to sleep in the guest bedroom. Like,
Yeah.
Friend, she was my Ken. I used to call her the 3-hole wonder. Like, it wasn't like I was madly in love with her. You know, it was just like
Right.
a girl that I was.
So
Right?
she thought that you were madly in love with her?
No, she was just desperate for a place to go. I'm saying it was
Oh.
not like I made the decision for us to live together out of love. It was like I just came home and she was in my house.
She was there. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm seeing it like, okay, then we're going to have a business transaction. You're going to sleep
Right.
in the guest bedroom. And she's like, no.
What?
I'm sleeping in your room. And I was like, you're going to be sleeping at a hotel because you're not sleeping in my room. And she's just like, no, I can't sleep in the guest bedroom. Like,
Why?
because she moved in her friend to Fran.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, Fran. Yeah, Fran.
Her friend that she was living with?
No,
No.
somebody that she worked with who was going through a breakup. And so she moved her friend in too. But here's the thing, Fran. Her and I, of course, she's just a hookup, and now she's living with me. So and she's in my room 24/7. So,
Oh my god. This is a nightmare, friend.
Fran,
This is a legit nightmare.
Fran, tell me how her friend, Brenda, shout out Brenda, one of the best people I have ever met in my entire life, still to this day.
Shout out Brenda.
Shout out Brenda. Fran, she would cook, she would clean, she would do laundry. She was a dog
Damn,
groomer.
Brenda.
Yeah, Brenda was it, bro. She used to make me this maple crusted chicken. I don't know what the hell.
Damn.
It was so good, friend. The house would smell like pancakes, but it was chicken in the oven. Barbara and we end up breaking up because we're not a match. She's the friend. She's the one that I asked her who's the vice president of the United States, and she said Osama bin Laden. I know I told you that story.
No,
I know I told you that story,
No,
friend.
she did not. Oh my
I
god.
swear, but
Oh my
friend,
god.
I swear, friend. I was like, because we were having so many problems. We were really fighting a lot. And she had, let's sit down and really talk about this relationship. It was her idea because I was done. And she says,
I mean, if I asked somebody who the vice president of the United States was and they said Osama bin Laden, I could never talk to them ever again.
friend, thank you. So I said, but what's your problem with me for real? Like she was a hard worker. She was beautiful. Our sex life was great. She's like, what is it? Like, why can't we just like connect? Like, what is it? And I said,
Because you're stupid.
complete and total disclosure. You don't stimulate me intellectually. And I've learned with you that that's really important to me. And she's like, what the hell is that supposed to mean? You're saying I'm stupid? And I was like, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. I'm just saying, I just feel like intellectually we're not on the same, like, plane. I don't know how to describe. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. And she's like, I want to be with somebody that I can talk about current events with, for instance. And she's like, tell me, what's a current event that I would, tell me what you mean. And I was like, Barbara, who is the vice president of the United States right now? Who's the vice president? And she said Osama bin Laden, friend. thus proving my point further.
Oh my god.
Friend, she's
Oh
the
my
one.
god.
She's the one that stole all my diaries and never gave them back.
What if you never told me about Barbara.
Yeah, friend.
Holy shit.
Where did I go? I think I went to go visit Aaron or somebody, or I went on a work trip to Tennessee. And when I was gone, she went into my place where she knew this, because all of our documents were in my safe. But also in my safe were my diaries. So she took my diaries and she never gave them back to me. My
Wow.
diaries from when I was like 10 years old to,
Aww.
yeah, like the
What's
record
up?
of my life. Yeah. So we broke up, and excuse me, Brenda continued being my roommate
Brenda
for
sounds
like
like a great gal.
another. Brenda's a great gal. Brenda's a great
Barbara
gal.
is a disgrace.
Barbara's a
Jesus.
disgrace.
Jesus.
Friend, one of the things with her was I think that she was 60-40 bisexual.
Okay.
So when I meet a girl who's bisexual, I'm not going to take away penis. Like, I came into the relationship knowing that sometimes you're going to have a hankering for penis. And that's okay. You're bisexual. That's okay. I'm fine with it, honestly. So I told her, she was started to like act weird and like coming home later from work and stuff. I was like, are you cheating on me? Because I want us to break up, so I don't care.
Please be
but
cheating
like
on
you,
me.
please be cheating. So for me, it's just annoying that you're lying, because I don't care. And she just,
Right.
no, I'm not. I swear I'm not. I swear I'm not. And then my mother went to Taco Bell, of all places, like the 5th time in my mother's entire life that she went to a Taco Bell. And she was there with the guy. Barbara was there with the guy.
Fucking
Yeah.
Barbara.
Fucking Barbara.
Damn, friend. Damn,
Yeah.
friend.
I can't believe I never told you about Barbara.
That was a great story, friend.
Friend, our sex life was crazy. Our sex life was insane. But other than that, it was like, friend, you don't remember I told you about the girl that got hit by a car and I was so sick of her that I'd be like, damn, that car really hit the fuck out of you.
Yeah, I think
You don't remember? That's
was Barbara?
Barbara. Yeah.
Okay.
Whenever she say something real stupid, I'd be like, damn, how hard that car hit you?
Well, friend, I gotta edit this episode. So I think I'm gonna call it, 58 minutes? Shout out Shake Shack for their $1 fountain drinks.
Shout out Shake Shack. We do love you, Shake Shack.
And for your gluten-free options, Shake Shack.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shake Shack. Shake Shack,
friend.
Sponsor us. Sponsor us, Shake Shack.
Shake Shack. Shake Shack, I love you, Shake Shack.
Shake Shack, sponsor us. We love you.
We love you. Okay, friend.
All right, friend. I love you, friend.
I love you, friend. Bye, friend.
I love you so much, friend. You're such a good friend.
I love you, friend. I love you,
Bye,
too,
friend.
If you like today's episode, make sure to hit the follow or subscribe button. We drop new episodes every Tuesday. You can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Threads, and YouTube. Just search for Pinch of Petty. We'll see you next time, and remember, stay petty out there.